play our minor league showcase, and then immediately following that, we're gonna have our major league showcase, and then our premiere, and that should bring us about 10:30 when we'll start our exhibition tournament for the night. We'll have 3 rounds of that for you. Should be a good time. Just waiting on
5 squared. Anyone in particular you looking at standing out for the minor league game?
Well, I do like Ty Killer. He is an absolute beast on the ball as he comes through. Really good quality minor league player, and Redwater as well, who's a very standout player. I'm jumbling all over my words right now because I don't know, but I am. What about you, Natty?
Gamatatsu. I had a chance to play a lot with him, and he's a sensational player for minor league. League leading 17 MVPs, 48 goals, 45 saves. I mean, the numbers say it all. He was the league MVP for a reason, so should be great. Another player that would also be interesting is his teammate Rumble. One of the big reasons why the Zero Therm's minor team, the Steaming Beans, were successful this season was because of the good chemistry that Gamatatsu and Rumble had. So, not on the same team tonight, but should be interesting to see how Rumble shows that he can be a great player as well.
Well, I've got nothing more to say, so that's fun.
Should just be waiting for everyone to join. I think
yeah, I guess somebody
ORSA
doesn't have cross-platform enabled. If you are watching the stream and you are in the lobby right now, please... Oh, never mind. He's here now. I don't understand what just happened. Oh, apparently this player's... We're waiting on one more. I don't know where he is. I might just join.
Here we go.
There he is.
And there we go. Rumble's joined. Looks like Team Wheelchair and Team Hecka have joined, so let's get this underway.
A thrilling matchup from the minor league all-stars coming at you. Gamatatsu, Girth Brooks, and I'm just Buck on Team Hecka up against Team Wheelchair of Rumble, Ty Killer, and Redwater. Ball's going to pop on the outside just over the top of Ty Killer. Gamatatsu knocking that one down into the
Nice clear by Gamatatsu.
Yeah, it's popped over onto the side, down to Redwater, who gets a tap over Girth Brooks and wide. Gamatatsu's going to take out off the wall, try and beat Rumble, but Rumble's going to beat them there. That's onto the net, and a backflip from Girth Brooks. Can't get to the ball. That's 1-0 to Team Wheelchair early.
Yeah, just Redwater beating Gamatatsu to the ball there, and Rumble in the right place at the right time. Unfortunate backflip there from Girth Brooks, but you tend to see that a lot here in the minors, but maybe they'll clean it up to finish off the game.
Yeah, well, they'll really need to get that consistency up and hit those aerials to stop those goals from going in. That's a really nice touch from Gamatatsu to send it back into the half of Wheelchair.
Great
That's
pass from
popped into the
Taikila.
center. Great there from Rumble. Just
Great positioning from Gamatatsu.
He's knocked that one just out of the net, but Taikila can't quite get the ball over the top, but it's actually popped straight down. But a save from I'm Just Buck. It's come back over from Taikila there, and Gamatatsu is going to get the touch. A whiff from Tai, and Gamatatsu's got no boost, but he's going to try and beat him, and he almost does. Taikila on the line to make that save. It's popped back up into the center. but no one's there to take it. Gamatatsu's knocked it all the way back now. Taikill's just popped it up. Redwater's made a whiff, and Gamatatsu's put it over the top. Redwater can't quite get the save. It's an even game.
Nice challenge midfield by Gamatatsu, and he finishes it off himself as well. Excellent shot.
It's been a really tight game. There's been a lot of offensive pressure from both teams trying to hit that ball onto the net, get it past those last few defenders. And it's been really close, but it's just been that one little touch, one little whiff that's changed the game. So far it's 1-1 and there's 3 minutes 30 remaining. Taikill's going to try and take it up wide, and he's going to do so, but Gamatatsu will end up finishing it. Rumble goes off the wall, and he's done really well to tap that right across, and it's popped all the way down. And he's going to touch the corner, not quite. Buck's going to try and follow it up. Taikilla onto Buck, actually, and he's going to pop still in the wheelchair half of the field. Rumble doesn't quite get the touch that he wanted. Gamatatsu puts that onto net, but a good save from Redwater to get up after Taikilla missing it. Still in the wheelchair and half the field though, and only one defender to beat. Girthbrook pops it there for I'm Just Buck, who puts it onto the net.
Great pass play
to put Hecker 2-1 up.
Girthbrook's making the great challenge here at midfield. Has the presence of mind to try and pass it, not try to do too much. I'm Just Buck there for the finish. Excellent stuff.
That was a really good pass play to get that into the center and beat the defenders. It was a really good challenge that put only one defender in the net, and Buck almost getting that ball, but it's in the Hecker half of the field. Gamatatsu was up high for the aerial, and it's hit off the backboard. Is anyone to clear it? No. Redwater's going to try and touch it, but can't quite. Rumble's knocked it over to the corner. Going to try and tap it past Buck, which he does, but Redwater can't quite get it past Gamatatsu, who knocks it all the way back down the other side of the field.
I was going to add that at this level of play, the team that's going to be the most consistent is probably going to come out with the victory. Right now, both teams coming out a little nervous, maybe making a few mistakes, but whoever takes control of this game with their consistency, as you see a nice pass and play there, I'm Just Buck finishing off again. Here, just maybe a bit of poor positioning from Rumble there, allows Gamatatsu to get the pass in. I'm Just Buck with great speed, finishing over the defender.
Yeah, really good trying to beat those two players in net there. They'll just find themselves a little bit out of position, and that puts Hecker 3-1 up with 2 minutes remaining.
Again, right. That goes back to the consistency issue.
Yeah.
If they can tighten it up, then they can come out on top.
Demo from Redwater on Girthbrook says, can they take advantage of it? Taikilla does get it back into the Hecker side of the field, and he gets another good 50-50. No one seems to be back here. If he can get this ball into the center, his teammate might be able to finish it up, and Redwater isn't actually there for that ball. It's just trickled there. No one really touching that ball. Rumble's got a demo onto I'm Just Buck. He's going to spawn back in with 33 boost, and it's going to come, and Redwater's got a touch, but can't quite get there. Rumble's knocked it up. Is he going to follow it? Not quite. Still there for Taikilla, who pops it off onto the corner into the center, and it's actually in. Beats a player in the net, and now it's only 1 goal in it.
Again, this continues to be a game of mistakes. Taikilla with a nice pass in, but unfortunately, I'm Just Buck, just slight miscalculation. The ball ends up trickling into the net. Unfortunate.
Yeah, it's actually been a really good game. Both teams are really showing why they're the players that have been really standouts during the minor league.
And we're seeing a lot of great individual skill from a lot of these players.
Yeah, a lot of good 50-50s and beating the defense. Really
absolutely.
Good.
Taikilla looking to connect with Redwater. Ooh, that was a nice little play there.
Rumble's put that up onto the backboard. Is anyone there to follow it up? No, it's just I'm Just Buck, but Taikilla does get that back into the center for Rumble, who knocks it down onto the backboard. It's there for Redwater, over the top of the defense.
Wonderful
Great
stuff.
play. It's an equal game with a minute remaining.
And there's the play of the night so far. Great challenge from Taikilla. Rumble getting up nice and quick, drops it down to Redwater. Bang, bang, bang. Great stuff.
Yeah, Gamatatsu just found himself a little bit out of position in that net there, but it was definitely a great offensive play by the side from Wheelchair. Oh, what a knock from Girth Brooks, denying that follow-up from the kickoff there. Taikkilla's had to knock
Girth
that
Brooks
one back.
everyone and everywhere.
Gamatatsu
now makes the pass.
knocks it. Death drop down into the center, but Taikilla does get the clear away. Redwater gets a nice touch. It's passed back to Girth Brooks, who puts it up onto the backboard. It's going to pop down. He's going to follow it himself. Not quite. Gamatatsu puts that one just off onto the side. Rumble's going to catch that ball on his car and try and beat I'm Just Buck, which he does. Girth Brooks knocks it into the center. Redwater
Very
Finds
close.
himself a little bit out of position, but I'm just Buck couldn't get the redirect that he wanted. Ty Killer's up for that ball into the center, and I'm just Buck can't quite get the save that he wanted. Wheelchair have the lead late in the game. It's 4-3, 20 seconds remaining.
Yeah, Ty Killer with just a long clear downfield. I'm just Buck maybe a little bit out of position, but still kind of flubs the save there. Unfortunate.
Yeah, only 20 seconds remaining for this Hacker team to bring it back and hopefully take the win in this minor league all-star match. It's up for Redwater though, who I'm just Buck actually gets there to clear it off onto the corner. No one's really going to touch that ball. No one does touch that ball. Ty Killer also whiffs that ball. It comes into the center still. And Gamatatsu finds a way through the defense. It's 4-0 with 2 seconds remaining. It's an equal game. It's going to go to overtime.
We are getting our money's worth from this first game. Girth Brooks with a great pass. Great follow there. And then what a finish. 4-4. It's been a lot of offense. And I think the first team to start playing defense and tighten it up will probably end up winning.
What a play from Gamatatsu to get it through that defense to bring his team to the overtime. And it's only a best of 1 game, so the winner, the next goal scored in this overtime will be the winner of tonight's minor league all-star match. And Gamatatsu goes up for the ball, takes it away from the defense, and puts it onto the net. It's 5-4.
Team Heka snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. Gamatatsu gets up quick there, bit of a misread from Ty Killer, and that's going to be a goal. Great stuff from the first game.
It sure was a really great game, and Gamatatsu showing why he was the minor league MVP. 2 goals, 2 assists, 2 saves, and 6 shots off for him in this 5-4 matchup.
Yeah, just fantastic stuff all around from everyone, but yes, Gamatatsu standing out as usual, showing why he's the MVP. So that'll be it for our first game. Looks like we're going to transition to the majors pretty soon. Hopefully we'll get another exciting matchup, just like we got here.
So who have we got coming to play for the major?
Well, let's just have a look at the lineup here. We have Zero Therm, Melted, and Creature, and they'll be going up against DYP, Sebastian, and I believe it'll be Dominipple.
Yes, so I believe the match teams will be on Hacker's side, Dominipple, Kusaka, Mr. XD, and Melted versus Wheelchair side of Sebastian, Creature, and DYP. That'll be a very strong matchup. And we'll see Dominipple, who was the Major League Fire Division MVP, come up against Major League Leaves Division, Sebastian, the MVP in that division. Oh, Bell Pepper for DYP. Oh, alright. So
I guess we can just wait until they join to figure out what the teams are.
Alright. Don't say names.
Well, I do know that the Major League Division MVP, Sebastian, will be a player to watch. One big reason he stood out was not just for the goals he scored, but also assists, leading the league by a comfortable margin with 29 assists, almost averaging a cycle on the season. So, great all-around player. Shows why they were in the finals.
Well, players have joined their teams. We have Heckard, who is Dominipple, Melted, and Zero Therm up against Wheelchair, Bell Pepper, Creature, and Sebastian. It's going to be another tight game, best of 1 series in this Major League All-Star game. Already see the quality of these players coming out. There's some good defensive work here by Hecker. That's a double commit
early on. Maybe just getting used to their teammates.
Sebastian's going to tap it off to the side, and Creature's going to knock it over the top. Zero Therm forced to make a save across the side. Going to follow it up on the wall, but Sebastian will just whiffs that ball actually onto the roof. Bale Peppers put that one into the center, but Zero Therm is going to get there. Pops back into the center from Creature, and it's knocked down. Melter's popped it really long, and Sebastian's put that one high. Dominipple clearing that one off the backboard. There for Bell Pepper to put that in the center. Creature, good demo onto Melter. That puts them 1 down in the defense for Hecker. Wheelchair's team just taking a little bit of class over the top. Some demos and some good play. ball's been really popping around the place, and some good passes have come out, and good defensive plays. What do you think is going to be the key in this set?
Well, both of these teams are already showing that they can be very consistent on defense. Not a lot of mistakes in terms of mechanics, but positioning error there early on, and Melton's able to capitalize.
He sure is. That ball just came in, and Dominable, who was that? I don't know who that was, but it missed.
Yeah, it looks like Creature had a bit of a weak clear. Dominable unable to follow up, and Melton takes advantage.
Yeah, Bellpepper's going to knock that one wide, but it goes straight to Zero, who puts that one up, and Dominable's going to try and follow it. But Sebastian does get the clear off the backboard. Comes down, and Zero Thumb looks like he wants to get there, but he can't quite. Sebastian doesn't actually hit that ball, and Dominable's going to knock that one off. Hit the roof, but he's popped it all the way back down. Creature actually whiffs that ball, and there's no one really to follow it up for Hecker's team. Sebastian with a nice flick over the top. Taps it down now over the top of Melted. It's there for Bellpepper. He puts it there. And that's a great shot from Creature. Capitalizing off that pass from Bellpepper. It's an equal game with 3 minutes 20.
Good aggression there from Creature. Nice little passing play between the girls' teammates. And yeah, see the goal there. Good stuff from last season's Major League MVP.
Sebastian's going to take this kickoff, but it pops back into the wheelchair half of the field. Creature's going to tap it. Gets it there, but Melted. He's going to get there. Melted passes it into the center. Bellpepper gets it on the ball. Puts it up, and he's going to try and catch it on his car, but he won't get there. Creature, a nice read there. Puts it into the top corner, and a great catch from Zero to take it away from Bellpepper. It's popped all the way back into the wheelchair side of the field, and Dominable has an open net to score at 2-1 with 2 minutes 56 remaining.
Zero Thorm trying to make the dribble move in midfield. Unfortunately, didn't have anyone to pass to, but Dominable was able to clean it up nonetheless.
Well, it's 2-1 now. Only 2 minutes have been passed. It's been a very tight matchup. There's been a lot of good pass plays, good defense plays, but there still have been a few whiffs. What do you think these teams can really capitalize off coming into the next, well, it won't be another game, but the last minute and a half, 2 minutes and a half?
Well, looking at what the game's going like so far, both teams are showing that they have individual players with a lot of technical skill. And I think the team that can just work out the chemistry the fastest, you know, being only 1 5-minute game, if they can get some passing plays going, some nice passes to the middle, maybe some 1-2-1 action, they can get that going, then they'll probably be the team that ends up on top.
It's popped there for
Creature on cue, looking for passes in the middle. Unfortunate double commit there. Let's see if they'll get exposed.
There's no one back in the net at the moment. Dominable doesn't quite land it for his flip, but it's popped down in the center for Zero, who's not going to quite get there. Sebastian's still got the follow-up. It comes off onto the wall. He's going to tap that, but it gets cleared out of there by Melted.
There for Melted.
Yeah, he's popped that over the defense there, and he's popped it over. Oh no, Creature! Tapping it over his defense. Straight there for Zero to score.
Creature, a bit of a panic play here. Should have just left it for his teammate. Unfortunately, Zero's there to capitalize on the mistake.
Oh, that's really unfortunate there.
Bit uncharacteristic, mechanical error, but let's see if the game cleans up in the last 2 minutes or so.
Creature's got a
great pass down to
Sebastian. A demo from Bellpepper. Us on the net, but Zero does get the save.
Great individual play there from Sebastian, but unfortunately unable to score.
Net, and Bellpepper has to make the save. It's a weak save though, and it's right there for Dominable. Whoa, I don't even know what happened there. Did he get the follow-up? But he's put that one onto the net. 4-1 for Hecker.
And just like that, it looks like this game is falling apart for Tycula's team. Just an unfortunate 50-50, and another deflection right off the post ends up in the wrong net.
That was a play and a half from Dominable, getting that touch onto his team. And that's another goal for Hecker. Melted from the kickoff. Finding a way through the defense.
As the old adage goes, when it rains, it pours, and Melted putting another one on. And yeah, looks like Wheelchair's team's in a lot of trouble here.
I wouldn't write them off though. A minute 30 is a lot of time in Rocket League. They can score 4, 5, 6 goals to bring this game.
I'd love to see it happen.
It would be amazing if it could. As the ball just pops there in the Hecker side of the field, but there's a whiff there. Bellpepper's knocked it all the way wide, and Zero's knocked it, has come off to the wall. He doesn't find himself with no boost, but it's popped there from Dominable. Zero's still got no boost, and he taps it. It goes right there for Melton, who puts it there, and it's actually on back by the near post, beating the defense.
And the onslaught continues with Bell Pepper trying to look for Sebastian for the clear. Unfortunately, couldn't get there. And then Creature just a bit of a tough save to make there. Couldn't get to it.
6-1 now with 1:10 remaining. It's getting close to writing this game off as the ball's actually got an open shot, but Bell Pepper does get there first to clear that ball wide. Dominical's knocked that one all the way high. Here we go. That's knocked there from Dominical. Sebastian's got the ball trying to clear it out, but no, Melted puts it back there. Zero gets a nice touch over wide, but it's popped all the way high actually. It's right there for Dominical to put onto net. And Bell Pepper can't get there. It's a Brazil now, 7-1 with 46 seconds remaining.
Yep, the classic Brazil. Dominipple up quick. Bell Pepper unfortunately falls off the post. Just couldn't get back into position in time. Don't think he had boost either. Unfortunate.
Yeah, really unfortunate. 45 seconds remaining and the game is over. The Wheelchair's team has taken this one when Heka took the minor division. Melter's going to catch that ball. He's going to try and get a second touch, but he's not going to. Zero's going to take it. He's only finds himself with a little bit of boost, but that's popped into the center. Bell Pepper going to get there. Yes, he will. He tap it there for Dominipple. He puts it onto the side. It popped down now. Melted tries and gets it. He can't quite. Zero taps it there for Melted, and Melted can't quite get up. Bell Pepper's trying to get rid of it, but he can't. Zero gets the touch, and Creature gets it back there. But Dominipple's there to clear it out. It comes onto the backboard, and it comes down. Not quite there for Wheelchair team. Can't find himself in an offense. What's going to happen here? Bell Pepper gets the tap. It goes over the side of the net, and the game is over. Next time the ball touches the ground. It was a good game. Wheelchair's team just couldn't find the offensive pressure that they wanted, but there we go. Over the defense. Bell Pepper scoring a 0-second buzzer beater. 7-2.
The pride coming out here from Wheelchair's team, avoiding the Brazil right at the end. Just a great pass there from Sebastian. Nice finish. Bell Pepper. Yeah, and Heka's team comes out on top. Great play from Melted and Zero, the Flaming Potatoes teammates. Dominipple also making some great plays. Unfortunately, Team Wheelchair just couldn't get that chemistry going. Ended up costing them big this one.
Sure did. Well, we'll see Wheelchair and Heka come up again in the Premier League matchup, which will start in just a few minutes when the players join in.
Should be the highlight of the night. Premier League, of course, the highest ranking in ORSA. So should see some high-powered Rocket League.
We sure should. All right, so for the Premier League, the All-Star teams will be on Heka's team, Shamu, Ake, and Destination up against Wheelchair's team, Dead Cow, Classe, and El Diablo Rojo. What do you want to say about these players, Natty?
Well, to start off, I don't think H will let you get away with calling him Ake. So that is H over there. I'm gonna keep
you're
fine.
it.
You're okay. It's a bit of a weird pronunciation, but on that
Aussie, leave me alone.
On that note, H is one of the players to watch out for in this matchup. Didn't find out he was an all-star until very, very recently, but obviously very deserving to be there. And yeah, he's a fantastic player.
Sebastian's still in the lobby. It looks like he wants to play Premier League as well as All-Star match tonight.
Well, after the last game, I'm pretty sure he'll have some convincing to do.
Sure will. Really wasn't a great performance from his side. I want to put a highlight on a Dead Cow tonight. My co-caster Lama in Boost Cup always says shout out to a dead cow. So I want to put that one out there, and expecting a really good performance tonight.
Dead Cow, of course, pulling off the reverse sweep with his with playing on Tree Frog's premier team against H. So fantastic stuff from him. A phenomenal player. Should be some really good Rocket League we're seeing.
Sure should.
I'm not sure if that is Destination's name. So he decided to put his statistics in his name. So I'll give him a shout out for the try-harding. So Destination with 32 goals, 17 assists, and 42 saves. Don't know if he plans on getting that in this game alone, but he better be bringing the heat if he's going to be putting his stats in his name.
Sure should. I mean, I was really wondering what that was to start with, but looks like we'll be heading into this match as all the players have joined into the lobby, and not anymore as Ake. I'm saying Ake. Screw you. He leaves the match, and we'll just wait for him to join back.
Any predictions for this matchup?
Well, the first match went to Team Hacker. Last match went to Team Wheelchair. The Premier League games are always really close. The teams are really tight, and Ake with a bit of a savage name coming out. All players are in, but I reckon Team Hacker will take this one. It'll be a good match to watch. Another step up from Major League, who were really good, and a convincing performance from Team Wheelchair in that match. Just have to wait for the players to join in and show us what they can do.
Should be a lot of fireworks in this matchup. Team Heka's team looking like they're having some technical difficulties.
Oh my goodness gracious. Well, it's a 1v3 that I'm not going to cast.
We can give it a shot here. H putting the ball against the wall. Whiffing, as usual. Here's Class A up with the ball.
Oh, and then everyone joins it. Oh, okay. Everyone joins as...
Who do we blame? Who do we blame? Who do we blame?
I nominate H.
Okay, we'll blame
Yeah,
H.
same.
All H's
Same.
fault.
Blame Ake.
Just give me a few hashtag blame Akes in the chat.
Dude, he's giving me a headache.
Press 1 if it's H's fault. 1 in the chat, guys, if it's H's fault.
Let's see. We're not blaming H. We're blaming eggs. I can blame eggs.
Sure.
Eggs are fine.
Eggs
I
are
like
fine.
eggs.
Press 1 in the chat if you like eggs, guys.
On the topic of eggs, how do you like your eggs?
Me, I'm a scrambled type of guy.
I like scrambled eggs or really, really hard poached eggs. They're
Yeah,
pretty nice.
I can go with that as well. Oh, it looks like they figured out how to join the lobby, so we can begin.
Another Team Hacker versus Team Wheelchair. We're back into the Premier League All-Star match. El Diablo Rojo, a Dead Cow, and Class A on Team Wheelchair versus Hacker's team, Destination Shamu and Ake. It's come up onto the net actually, and Oh, it popped off the crossbar from Destination. That makes it 33 goals for the season.
I wonder if Destination's going to go back and edit his name now that he's added another goal to the tally. But nice bar down shot there to open things up.
Well, it's 1-0 to Team Team Hecker. 4 minutes 40 remaining. It's really early goal there as Ake puts that down for Destination. He puts it onto the net, but it's safe from a dead cow. El Diablo's put that one there, and Shamu's missed the ball off the wall. Diablo's tapped it there, and a dead cow's going to follow it up into the far corner. That's 1-1 with only 30 seconds played in the game.
Unfortunate miss there from Shamu. El Diablo Rojo, right place, right time. Dead cow able to finish. Great pass, great finish.
Well, we've already seen how these guys are better than the Major League. Passing the ball down, getting the really fast play here. And Ace put that one on off the post and in another really early goal. 2-1.
Well, looks like defense is going to be completely optional in this All-Star game, which is understandable. We got 3 goals and not barely 30 seconds in.
Yeah, 4 minutes 20 remaining and already 3 goals through, and the ball's just popped down into the center. Another attack, but cleared out by a dead cow. Can't quite get rid of that, actually, and Destination's going to try and beat El Diablo. He actually does, and it pops into the center, and no one's there. Oh, no! Dead cow's hit that into Shamu, who clears that one out. It's 3-1 to Hecker's team.
El Diablo Rojo just unfortunate clear there. Just couldn't get it past, and Shamu able to finish. H calling for more defense. Doesn't look like that's going to happen yet. We'll see how it turns out for the next 4 minutes.
I just want to make a comment on the chat that's going on right now. This is worse than OCE. In all honesty, I always thought the OCE was the most toxic region, but the way things are being played right now, this is crazy. Dead Cat's having that ball down, but it's back in wheelchairs into the field. Class A's up and he pops it down. H and Shamu actually try and get that ball together, and Shamu gets it off onto the wall. Dead Cat's knocked it there, and Destination's going to knock it there, down. Diablo's tapped it wide, and H is going to read that one off onto the corner. He's trying to follow it up himself, and he does so, but Class A does get rid of it to the side. Shamu can't quite beat a dead cow there, and Destination, it's up for A, who puts it onto El Diablo. Shamu can't quite get to that ball, and A has tapped it back onto his own side. Gonna try and clear it out. It's up to El Diablo. Puts it down to Class A. Class A's there. It's popped off as a pass from El Diablo, but he can't quite find his teammate. Shamu finds himself with a little boost, but he's in the center, and Ape's gonna follow that one up. It's 4-1 to Team Hecker. 2 minutes 58 remaining.
Well, we had a bit of defense for a little while there, but again, Rojo, and I think that was Class A having an unfortunate double commit there. H able to finish.
Well, the ball's just popped there for Class A. Pops it into the center, but no one gets there. Ake's gonna tap it down, but there's Shamu's on it, gonna tap it into the net, but Class A with a save. Coming up himself, and no one's really there to receive that pass. So Ake's going to clear it back down. Dead Cow is there to challenge, and he gets there. Destination taps it wide. Class A taps it up, and Diablo puts it onto the net. Top corner shot. Great
shot there from El Diablo. Class A, great read off the wall. Gets its mid. El Diablo Rojo, right place, right time, right finish.
It's been a really good game, good quality, and the game's been played a lot in the midfield. And we've seen that the team that's really been able to clear the ball back down into the side has been this Team Hecker, as they got for another shot. 8 can't quite get that one onto the net, but Shamu can do it himself. 5-2 to Team Hecker.
Looks like Team Hecker just playing a little bit faster, reading the ball off the wall a little quicker, and being a bit more aggressive. Looks like for Wheelchair's team to pick it up, they're going to have to try and get out there faster, clear the ball with effectiveness, and try to get it middle.
Class A's popped it up, and it's popped wide. Destination's going to try and get it over the top, but he can't. El Diablo's there. It's popped up, and Shamu can't quite get to that ball. It's there for El Diablo to pass back to his teammate, but Class A wasn't there. Diablo's trying to follow it up, but he can't do that. Class A has to clear it out now, and it taps off the roof. It's come down for A, who catches it on his car, beating a dead cow, but can't quite get it onto the net. Can't knock it into the center either, so Shamu has to do it himself. Diablo does stop that ball from going to the center. He's knocked it really long down the field now. Destination taps it up. It's right there for a dead cow, though. Bad touch from Destination gives away another goal. It's 5-3.
Yeah, a bit of a silly touch here from Destination. Really didn't have to do that. Dead Cow says, thank you for the goal. 5-3.
It's been a really good matchup. Class A's up early for that ball, actually. Really good play there. He tries to tap it over Shamu, but he can't quite get there. Dead Cow gets that touch, and it's popped into the center. A having to do some defense work, and Class A putting the net. Destination knocks it right back down. He's going to follow it up himself, but it pops down too quickly, and he pops it wide for 8. He puts it then. A dead cow. Clearing it out. It's popped into the center, and Class A knocks it wide. It's right up there. Shamu gets the touch over the top. 8 can't quite get it over the top of a dead cow, and it's popped into the center. Destination getting the clear. It's still 5-3. And Wheelchair's team really have to put on 2 goals pretty fast in this last minute to have any chance of taking this to overtime. How do you think you're going to do it?
Well, again, it just looks like it's the speed that's going to make the difference right now. Both teams obviously very technically gifted. Dead Cow putting it off the back wall here. H is able to clear it. And what we're seeing from Team Heka is just a lot more speed than from Team Wheelchair.
Yeah, that's an open net there. Oh no, there are players back. Shamu's got the clear. Gonna tap it down, trying to beat Diablo. Gets a demo. It's knocked there. Destination's gonna try and tap it off to the wall. He does that. Class A follows it up and goes into the center. H can't quite get there, and Diablo puts it into the net. 16 seconds left, and they're 1 goal behind.
H with the classic prospect faceplant into the wall there. Letting the ball trickle across goal. LD Habarojo there to clean it up.
H is calling Class A out in the chat. It's still on for Wheelchair though, but the ball does get cleared down the other end of the field. Destination's here to take the shot, but Diablo gets the clear out. H is keeping the pressure on. It's popped wide. Dead Cow just taps it down. They're trying to get the clear, but they can't do it. It's popped really weirdly, and H has knocked it there for Shamu and puts it onto the net. And that's a buzzer beater. 6-4, and Heka win the Premier League All-Star match.
And we finish it with a fantastic pass there from H to Shamu. Bit of a floater, but well placed. LD Habarojo couldn't get to it.
And it's back to the garage.
Well, I think that was a great set of All-Star matches. Congratulations to everybody who made All-Star. Looks like everyone had a lot of fun with it, and they were very interesting and fun games to watch.
They really were. And Heka taking 2 of those matches where Wheelchair took the Major League matchup.
Oh, absolutely. Heka showing why he's the GM of the year. Playing his magic and showing it in the All-Star game as well as the regular season, where his major team were the Major League champions.
Well, we'll be moving on to our exhibition tournament now. First up, we'll have Heka Team 2 versus Wheelchair Team 3 in round 1. Then we'll move on to Wheelchair Team 2 versus Heka Team 3. I believe there'll be best of 3 matches, so you lose 1 match and you won't be eliminated straight away. So there'll be some good matches to watch.
Yeah, maybe should be a bit more adaptation here from game to game. Everybody's had a chance to play now, so looks like the chemistry might not be as much of a factor, so should be a lot more interesting. Just checking, make sure we do have the correct players in the lobby. It's looking right so far.
All right, so we're just waiting for the players to come join in. Yeah. All right.
So now that the All-Star Showcase has been completed and we're going into the best of 3 matches, what do you think stood out for you in terms of the keys to success for both minor, major, and premier?
Well, minor was all about consistency. The game was really close, and it was all about who could get that ball and clear it past the defense, get it into a threatening area, and actually hit the ball and get it onto the goal. And we did see Hacker's team end up finding the back of the net more than Wheelchair's team. They just got that consistency a bit clearer than Wheelchair